underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is where you find out what you're made of right here, right? They've been losing a lot lately, find themselves at 500 after being a few games over that. This is where you have to grab yourself and find a way to battle and get it back on the rails.
And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is right there, 1 down. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Rubel has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Wes Wunsch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Marvin Veras gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And there's 1 down now. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
I'm looking to see if Anthony Rizzo can turn it around. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Two out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth.
In is Christian Yelich. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box, Tom Horn, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. It's quite. So stepping in, John Pitts, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Popped him up. Ramos over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looped over toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7, third baseman.
Digging in, Sammy Pitts. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Boof Bobo would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of this. stepping in, Wilson Ramos, set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Striding into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently, as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Up around the face. Ramos on third. Rizzo stands at second. No outs. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Ellsbury.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. 3-2, a full count to the Royal center fielder. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Ellsbury is retired, and there's 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. "3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score, as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Arthur Hargrove is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
I got 2-1 the count.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pitts sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So here's the Royals DH, Alex Branham. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Count now a ball and a strike. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. To 1-2 now. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back now in the Midwest from the city of Fountains, Kansas City, Missouri, all set to go in the top of the third. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Boof Bobo. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two and one.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And that's in there for strike 1. Whitenack stands at first with 1 out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. This is flared out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the throw in gets away from him. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about...
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. The relay. Now he's safe at third as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Standing in now, Wes Wunsch. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0 on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Abreu. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Bobo is under it. One down. So with one away, we'll take a look at the standings here, and it'll show you that these guys have already wrapped up the division race as they've set their sights now on the postseason. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Yelich stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Two out, nobody on. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. KC down in order. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Stepping up now, John Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
John Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jeff Pitts is on deck. 3-0 pitch. Is looked at for the first strike. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Standing in, Jeff Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Pitts on at first, nobody out. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Snap one over to first, and he's back in standing. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Sammy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. This is line to left. Yelich is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And he'll be back in standing up. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Don't want to forget about it. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Wilson Ramos. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. The next 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled off. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit toward the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Semien, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always want to.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Tony Whitener. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. One and 1 to count. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Horn scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Connor Pitts, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. A ball and no strikes.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys out.
The 1-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We've hit the halfway point, tied. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Arthur Hargrove. He'll step in, trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Whitenack on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter.
Ready once again, Alex Branham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In is Christian Yelich. Now both runners are breaking. No balls and 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Branham over at second. Abreu at first. 1 gone. And both runners are off again. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Up next for the 1.
Digging in now, Tom Horn, and their runners at the corners now. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Kansas City. Ready for another shot now. Wes Wunsch.
Leading off with the ring. Second base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Nope,
2-0
that's a
now.
ball.
We've seen this before, fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
3-0 now. John Pitts is on deck. That one's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a cut fastball here misses down and in. Ball 4. Digging in, John Pitts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
John Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Called strike over the outside corner. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Rays held in. Eddie Santiago enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 16, Eddie Santiago.
Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts is there and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now in the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Skied into very shallow right. Pitts is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. David Root is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
David Root.
Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts.
Leading off with the Rays, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, third baseman, Sammy.
At the plate, Sammy Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now, Boop Bobo. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Pitts. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
0-1. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. Riding in once again, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pitts racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Missed with a slider. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Branham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Wunsch comes up with it, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 12.
Into the box now, Kevin Abreu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High in the air down the right field line. Pitts is after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Royals leave one. They're down 3-2. Leading off the inning, Wes Wunsch, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ground ball left side. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, John Pitts. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
In now, Jeff Pitts. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Line toward the gap in left center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, and it remains a 3. Mark Hawley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. In is Christian Yelich, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Hawley, a native Floridian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hit the target. Here's the 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And now they'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pitts will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Lifted down the line in left. Pitts is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail 3-2. Ready now, Boof Bobo, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Horn loves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tony Whiteneck. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Count even now at 1-1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. So nothing. Gregory Pitts takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So coming to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping in now, Arthur Hargrove. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a ball down and away.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping into the box, Alex Branham. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And the runner back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hargrove is off at first with 2 away. down the left field line and deep. Ready with the 1-1. Push to the right side. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Tampa Bay Rays pick up win number 107, best in the division. Eddie Santiago gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Gregory Pitts hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. Victorious